There are this group of Africans, especially the Christians, who have been supporting the taking away of Palestinian land just because they think their scripture says so. And these are the same people, the same colonial tactics they used to steal our land, but still you can't see that. Remember what the Bishop Desmond Tutu said, that by the time the European missionaries came to Africa, we Africans had the land and they had the Bible. When they told us to close our eyes and pray, after the prayer, when we opened our eyes, they had the land, we had the book. They had already finished stealing us. Now it is the same book that you are using to justify the stealing of another man's land. As Africans, our ancestors will be disappointed in you because that's what they fought. And you're busy cheering another man's land being taken using the same book that they used for stealing your land. You get the point? Now, other people in my previous video, when I said the land belonged to Palestine before 1947, they said I don't know history, I should go years back. The land belonged to these guys, they were just taken into exile. It is now their right to come and claim the land, kick out whoever they find there. So using the same parameters, using the same terms and conditions, do the Africans who have their ancestry of being slaves in America, these people who were taken from Africa as slaves, taken to America, South America, the Caribbean, they now are established Americans. Do they have any moral authority to come back right now after years to come and kick out any Nigerian, any Ghanaian, any Malian where they believe their ancestors must have come from because history says so? You would say that's absolute nonsense. If it is nonsense, it is the same way it is there. But for you, you are justifying it, saying God gave them the land. If it's God who gave them the land, is this a racist God? Were the other people you don't want to occupy the land, were they created by gods? Now, we are all believed to have come from somewhere. Even we Ugandans, if you study history, they tell you the Bantus of Uganda are believed to have come from West Africa, Cameroon Forest, Congo Basins, and other places. Others are believed to have come from Egypt. The Nilotics are believed to have come from Sudan. Following the Nile, they settled in Uganda. The Kushites are believed to have come from the Horn of Africa. They settled here. Now, just because the history book says we come from those areas, do we have any authority to go back where we are believed to have come from, where history says we came from, to kick out whoever we find there, take their houses? If they refuse, bomb them. Could that be explained in any justified way? No, it wouldn't. So it's the same thing happening to Palestine, but you people don't want to see it. But because you have the book which has blinded you, you are supporting oppression of another man in his land. As a Christian, you should be ashamed. As an African, you should be embarrassed. Your ancestors would be disappointed in you. Shaka Zulu, Kama Kawalega, Kinjektile Ngwale, all these Africans who fought these Europeans from stealing land would all be disappointed in you. You get the point? These people always want to use these books to steal people's land. They tried it with Shaka Zulu when they told him if he doesn't convert to Christianity, he will burn in hell. He said, where we are here, we eat fire. Because they knew if he had become a Christian, they would easily convince him to give his land. But he stood on his ground, not to be blinded by these colonial tactics. So wake up. We are not seeing this thing in terms of religion. We are seeing it in terms of humanitarianism. You as a human, where you see injustice, you have to stand up and speak. You get it? And our Nelson Mandela, one of the greatest, said, we shall not consider ourselves to be free as Africans until Palestine becomes free. You get the point? Assalamu alaikum.